What? I was gonna sit down. Oh, you calm down.
Police
I'm
officer.
in college right now.
Right. But you are in Florida, correct? That's what you do? Oh, that's great. That's true. More proud of you. Today you're going to make a promise to this young lady that no matter what happens in your life from this day forward, good, bad, ugly, rich, poor, it doesn't matter what happens in your life, he's going to promise to be there for you till the day you die. And you know she's going to make the same promise to you, that no matter what happens in your life, and that's what the vows mean when they say good, rich or poor, sick or well. It's just saying that in all circumstances, no matter what the situation, one thing is true, that each of you will have each other. You know, that's the happiest place in the world to be, when you have someone that you love that much and you trust that much. You know, the 1 Corinthians in the Bible has a definition of true love, which is what you're going to be promising to each other today. And I want to read it to you because this is how true love behaves itself. It says, when you truly love someone, you will be patient with them and kind. For true love is patient and kind, does not envy or boast, and is not proud. True love is not rude, and it is not self-seeking. When you love someone, you'll always be seeking what's best for the other person. True love is not easily angered, and when you love someone, you will not keep a record of wrongs. You will forgive and forget. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. True love always protects the other one, trusts the other one, hopes the best for the other one, and true love perseveres. And that's the type of love Jessica, you and Dustin are promising each other today. So Dustin, do you take Jessica Johnson to be your wedded wife, to love, honor, and cherish as long as she lives, regardless whether she's sick or well, rich or poor, and in all circumstances forever? Do you vow to forsake all others till death do you part? So help you God.
I do.
And Jessica, do you take Dustin Upchurch to be your wedded husband, to love and honor and cherish him as long as he lives, regardless whether he's sick or well, rich or poor? And would you vow to forsake all others till death do you part? So help you God.
I do.
I'm going to ask you, Dustin, to repeat after me to Jessica. I, Dustin, take you, Jessica,
I just thank you, Jessica,
to be my wife.
to be my wife.
I vow to love you,
I vow to love you,
honor you,
honor you,
provide for you,
provide for you,
and protect you
and protect you
for as long as I live.
for as long as I live.
And if you will do the same, I, Jessica, take you, Dustin,
I, Jessica, take you, Dustin,
to be my husband.
to be my husband.
I vow to love and honor you,
I vow to love and honor you,
provide for you, and protect you
provide for you, and protect you
as long as I live.
as long as I live.
The sweet and precious promise that you've given to each other today is represented in the marriage ceremony by a ring. It's round and has no end until death. And therefore you're saying that until death there is no end to this promise. It's also made of a precious metal, which I believe is a symbol of the precious promise of learning to love each other, to forgive each other, to be forbearing with each other no matter what the circumstances are. And you know, it's also a symbol of a precious relationship, because Dustin, there's not another one person like you in the whole world. And there's not another Jessica like you in the whole world. So when you come together in that beautiful mystery and intimacy of love, you create a bond that is different than any other relationship you've ever had. We call it marriage. So when you don't feel like forgiving Jessica, you don't feel like forgiving Dustin, regardless of how you feel, remember that in order to protect your marriage, do it so for the sake of your marriage and not for the sake of the other. So if you'll take the ring you have for her and place it on your finger, and repeat after me. Oh, that might make a difference. With this ring I give to you
With this ring I give to you,
a symbol of the promise
a symbol of the promise
that I have made to you today.
that I made to you.
What?
And if you'll take the ring you have for him and place it on his finger, repeat after me. With this ring I give to you
With this ring I give to you
a symbol of the promise
a symbol of the promise
that I have made to you today.
that I have made to you today.
The ring is a precious symbol of the vows that you have exchanged today. But you know, it's also a daily reminder so that when you're tempted to break your vow, and it's kind of hard to live from now to the day you die without some sort of temptation, but just remember the day that you stood here in this courtroom and you made that special promise one to another that no matter what, you would be there for each other. And Every time you're tempted, that is your opportunity to prove that you meant what you said today. Because true love is never proven until it's tested. So every test is an opportunity to prove. Let's have a word of prayer. Father, I thank you for Dustin and Jessica, and I ask you, Lord, to bless them. Not just, Lord, with the physical means and the needs that they have, Father, but with, Lord, a relationship that goes so far beyond what they ever expected, filled with love and hilarity, filled with devotion and consideration and compassion one to another. Bless them, Father. Teach them to lean on you at all times and to understand your great love for them as you love them in return. I ask these things, Father, because of your Son and precious Savior, Jesus. Amen. And inasmuch as you have pledged your life and your love one to another in front of me and all this company and before God, then by the authority of the state of Texas vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Let me kiss your brother. Congratulations.
Did you just have makeup?
She put makeup on my face.
Now I didn't get how you were related to Dustin.
I'm his brother.
You're his brother. You look a lot like
Do we?
that, doesn't it?
We've got to get a close up here.
Oh, your turn. Go give your sister a hug.
Oh, you make it. Yeah, darling.
You okay?
Peter, your turn.
Hi, who missed up church?
Jessica, one more person here for you.
She already did.
You already got married. That's the one in Ohio. Okay,
Congratulations.
Okay, welcome to the family
Congratulations.
officially.
Ow, okay, speed arm. Under these circumstances. Speed. It's exciting.
This way, the
Y'all
family.
take all the pictures you want if you'd like.
I have a sister.